So here we are for game 2 between ikab and J for Jett. ikab as Soviet straight away locks in counterattack, very unconventional. He's also going for tier 2 right out the gates, so this is a very unusual build right off the bat from ikab. J for Jett has OKW. Going for the Kubel first, head of the first Volksgrenadier. Looks like he's going to try and get a Stern Pioneer down to the south, put some pressure on the resources whilst capping up the map with his Kubel. Very effective tactic. Now going for tier 2 right at the start gives you a very slow start as Soviets, so you really have to get some good suppression and good retreats on the back of your Maxim play early to pay it back.
It is now under our control.
But I'm curious to see how the strategy goes. Now some wire here.
MG squad awaiting orders.
Machine gun coming in for ikab, first one. Stern Pioneers have capped up these sectors and now they're going to continue capping. I thought he might go on the offensive here. Maybe he's waiting for another squad to come in support before making a proper assault. Kubel in the meantime has kept up a lot of the map. You can see the tremendous amount of map control J for Jett has compared to ikab's very limited map control. Stern Pioneers get a flank on the Maxim, tries to reposition, and it looks like Jay's not going to be able to clear the arc in time, and he does get suppressed. So this first attempt at harassment's going to fail, and that's, you know, that's a big problem as OKW. Your Stern Pioneers getting forced to retreat in a manner like that. That's a big deal. ikab's got to be happy about that. It's a really good start for him. Looks like these guys are wanting to make an assault onto the cutoff. ikab is branching out quite widely here. Because Maxim... Oh, it packed up just at the wrong time. Kubel was there. Doing some damage. Going to get the neutralizer. If the Maxim was still facing up there, could have forced the Kubel away. But he's repositioning to be safe. He knew that that sector was being captured, so he's worried about a flank coming in from this side, I believe. Still loses control of his cutoff. Looks like the Kubel wants to stick around there, get the complete capture. Running the risk of getting destroyed though. Oh my god, he cut it fine there. That was so close. Oh, what's this Maxim doing? Facing the wrong direction. Taking heavy damage from the rear. Going for a conscript squad now. Should be able to force away these Volksgrenadiers. Oh, but this squad got around the side. Maxim. Oh, gets the suppression right as they left the arc of fire. That was kind of lucky. Maxim, you know, oh, but they come out of suppression straight away. And there, he's just neutralizing everything he can, trying to do as much resource damage as he can. The back of the two Maxims early goes for another 2 conscripts following that. Meanwhile, J for Jett only going for 3 Volksgrenadiers himself compared to the 4 we saw from ikab, so doesn't have the ability to apply quite as much pressure. But he's going to hit this looks time, I think, even faster than ikab did. ikab started his production closer to 6 minutes. This one's going to be coming in closer to 5. Good 30 to 45 seconds earlier. People on the cutoff once more. Oh, doing some really good damage. Really needs a Maxim here to support. Maxim setting up now. One of them went all the way to the north. I think this is a mistake trying to go so wide across the map. At this point in the game, you have to be expecting the OKW player to keep coming down, trying to go aggressive on your resources. Third Maxim now for ikab. It's a lot of units. Doesn't have enough for healing though, so they're all quite damaged. Gonna cost them quite a lot of manpower healing those all up. So yeah, ikab sending one machine gun to the north here. Sure, he got control of VP, but you know, the squad could get flanked quite easily. If he had a second machine gun defending, might have been able to hold on to his territory here. Jay in a commanding position. SDG's popping, but so is the flamethrower. Forcing that squad away. But here comes the looks. Very, very fast looks timing for Jay. And ikab has no response right now. The T grenades in tick currently, but I mean, he's going to lose all his territory here. Lost control in the north here as well. It's not the days of old, you know. You can't just move your Maxims around and let them set up straight away. AT grenades ticked. Double AT grenades does quite a lot of damage, but looks just staying in there, trying to get as much bleed done as possible. Needs 2 more AT grenades to kill. So looks is pretty safe. And stay in there a bit longer while the AT grenades cool down. He's pulling it back now. There's one squad in the retreat path, but he doesn't even have enough munitions for more AT grenades, in fact. So second looks coming in for Jay. He senses, he smells the kill. He senses weakness. He's going in for it. Safer play will be the Puma, but he knows how badly ikab's hurting. I feel like ikab sending that Maxim to the north was just so bad. Everything snowballed so horrendously after that happened. It's like all these units poured in through the middle, which wasn't covered by a machine gun. And he's had no defenses, and he's had so much trouble trying to regain control of his territory following that. Branching out now to the south, but Jay does have a couple STGs to make these infantry engagements even more lopsided. It's just charging right past them, going for the kill on multiple fronts. Focus firing the engineer. Down it goes. Gets an AT grenade off. This is the last of his munitions. Just hasn't had the manpower spare to even get his Zis out. And that's the perils of trying to get that one extra Maxim. Really strapped for manpower. He's got the Zis in production now, but it's very late. Maxim's lining up here. I'm going to do a little bit of damage. Don't know if they can even penetrate its frontal armor. I think the base Dishka can, but I don't know if the Maxim can. Probably not. And they're just stacked on top of each other. Lambs to the slaughter. Looks as it's just pummeling in. 9 for this one, 16 for the other. Only been on the field for a few minutes. So this coming in now though. This is its first shot, long range. Conscripts get forced away from the south. Oof. Harsh wipe.
We have made the ultimate sacrifice.
And this is a beatdown. Big time. It was a novel strategy from ikab. Going for tier 2. Maybe he thought he could make use of the buildings. You know, Maxim's quite strong in these buildings. Good for holding on to the territory against
The enemy has
aggressive OKW play, but so yeah, sending a squad to the north there is kind of like, yeah.
enemy
Sending a
forces
squad there is fine, but sending a machine gun when you need it for defense was just so brutal.
HMG crew is ready.
Jay's exploited it well.
Ready.
Machine gun here. It's pressing the Maxim. Looks running in to flank the Zis. Conscript's nearby, but doesn't have munitions for an AT grenade, so can't even stop this. There's basically no territory under control. His munitions income terrible. And Jay aware, you know, if there was munitions for an AT grenade, he would have thrown it by now. And he's just going all in for the kill.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
And he's just knocking out everything here. Conscripts try to recruit the Zis, but they realize it's fruitless, and that was a one-sided beatdown. Can be, you know, tough holding on to your territory from this right-hand spawn on Kholodny, and got to see it in full effect there. Jett exploiting ikab, getting the job done. And that means, you know, with such a lopsided victory, Jett's going to have faction selection for game 3.